Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. And we are live. We're the Breakfast Club ladies, and it's so nice to see you on this Mandy Thursday. Thank you, ladies, for showing up. And this morning, I thought we'd do something a little different since it's a different season of the year. It's Easter season is here. And I'd like for each of our ladies to share a moment of joy that they have had recently in their life, whether it be personal or business wise. And whoever is watching us, I thank you very much. And if you'd like, you can put in a comment. Please be respectful of our ladies and be pleasant. We don't tolerate anything otherwise because we're here on a positive note. So, one of you ladies want to take it away? Don't all go to one time. Come on. Elena.
Okay. Good morning, everybody. Good evening, good afternoon, or I don't know what order that is, but thank you, Pam. Well, I've had a few moments this week, but one that really comes to mind was, we always say we're not tech savvy. And this week I was able to help out a neighbor with his cell phone. And my neighbor, he's 80 something. So he had, of course, they always come to me to, oh, this happened. I'm like, okay. So now it's got to do with some phone numbers were archived, apparently his wife's number, because he says, I'm not receiving her text or I'm not receiving from WhatsApp. And I'm like, oh, okay. All of a sudden, I've been handed a phone.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, okay, archive. So it was a challenge. But the highlight was that, yay, I did it.
Uh-huh.
So I had a standing ovation from the two of them. So it was a good feeling. I said, see, this business is paying off.
I think it's so nice when you can help a neighbor and you feel so good after the fact, especially when it works out the right way for you.
I know. Yes. I love it when it happens with my kids too. It's even better because they're the ones who say, oh, you can figure it out. And I did all on my own.
That's wonderful. Thank you for sharing, Elena.
Thank you.
Grace.
Good morning, ladies, and good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all the viewers out there. Yeah, I love your question today, Pam. It's really, really, really nice. And for me, the latest moment, it's like about the business plus also the personal, because I met one of my accountability partner from the business in person, and we had a great time. We met in the coffee shop, and we were sitting there, we worked there, and we were meeting again after a long time. So we hugged each other, we worked on our business, we talked, and then after that we we planned a big meetup for with other business owners. So next month we're meeting again, all of us. We are right now around 15, and I hopefully it'll go over, and I'm so happy to say that Jose will be there too.
Way to
So yeah,
go. Awesome.
yeah,
I wish I could be there too, Grace. I guess
I
you'll have to
know,
do
I
a
know,
live and get me in
I
there
know.
and
Yeah,
inside. Yeah, I'm
yeah.
so
So I'm
happy for
really,
you.
really, really looking forward to it. So that's my latest moment. And plus, I got paid from my business. So I'm happy.
See?
Yeah.
That's
So
sweet.
both
How
these
sweet
two
that
things
is.
are the latest things. I'm really happy for both of them.
Yeah,
Thank you, thank
good
you,
for
thank
you.
you.
Okay. Jose.
Oh, Tina's still muted, so I guess I'm next. For me, it was just last night, actually. I look after 97-year-old late, beautiful lady. Just 2 hours in the evening to help her get ready for bed and whatnot. But she does tend to have a very negative um, um, point of view about life right now, and I can't blame her. She's ready to go to heaven, and she's wondering why she's still here and whatnot. I always have to try and encourage her. um, she's blind as well, so she has a hard time getting around, anyway, yesterday she was just in the happiest mood because it's Easter. And so I questioned her because, she doesn't often talk about, the Lord or, spiritual stuff. But last night she was just so excited that it was Easter and she could go to a service, and she absolutely wanted to give me flowers, and thank me for, the work. Like she was just in her best presence, I guess. And so it brought me a lot of joy because it shows that, what, we do make a difference in people's lives. And sometimes she can be a little bit hard to get along with. But you know what? We're all going to be that when we're older, right? We'll have our own little ways of doing things and whatnot, and we just have to go along with it. It's not time to change them, right? So, and so anyway, she just, was really grateful for all that I do for her. And it is sometimes a thankless job. So to hear her say that was just a real blessing to me, that that I am, doing something good for her. So, yeah.
That's awesome, Josie. I know where you're coming from, because I too have been a PSW and home care giver, and you don't realize what you do touches somebody so much, and it don't always have to be something big. Just show some kindness, show a little bit of love, and it goes a long way.
Absolutely.
Thank you for your story, Tina.
Well, I had to really think about this because I've been kind of tucked in most of the winter, but I have had a few things happen recently. And hello, everybody. Hi, whoever's watching, wherever you're watching from.
I didn't say hi either. Sorry.
Just going to be reconnecting with some friends this week, and I'm really excited about that. Not that we stopped communicating, just life, right? Life gets busy, and they reached out and said, hey, let's get together. And I'm like, okay, for sure. So I'm really looking forward to that. And I've had this plant that I have been nurturing for some time, and it finally gave me flowers. So Jose, that was a nice segue. I was so excited because I've been growing it for, like, honestly, I think it was 3 or 4 years. And it said it was going to take time, like from, a baby. And it really started taking off and branching out last year. And I thought, ooh, and nothing was happening. And then I went away earlier this year with a cousin, and I was noticing some, like, buds happening. I'm like, oh, I'm finally getting flowers. So when I came back from my trip, they were there and ready to open and bloom. So I got to watch them do that over the course of the last couple of weeks. And the last little bit just fell the other day. So I have to wait now for them to come back. But it's such a sweet little plant. Anyway, that's my little bit of joy that I've had as of recent.
That's so nice. That's so nice. And hearing each of the ladies' stories does my heart good, because each one of us that shares a story of a little bit of joy that comes into adds joy to our lives. Recently, I had a member of our family come home and spend some time with us, and it touches my heart because she is my why for what I do. Years ago, she lost her mom, and I'm her second mom. So when I say I'm not a mom, it's not quite true. I didn't actually born her, but she's mine. She's mine. And the joy that each one of us get to go out and do something good for the world, to help a neighbor, to help business partners. And like Tina said, her plant grew. And that's like our lives here on the internet. And we come into this online space, we join this online business, and everybody starts out in the same place, has a seed. And every day we learn something new, we grow a little bit more. And don't expect it to happen overnight, because plants don't grow overnight, right, Tina?
No. And I was equating it to my business too. So it was a good analogy.
Yes, indeed it was, because we need patience. We need consistency. if you feel down on your luck and you say, oh, it's not working for me, don't give up. Like the book says, never give up on a bad day, right? Never quit on a bad day. So today we're reaching out to each one of you to share a little bit of joy that has come into your life, because you give joy, you receive joy. And this week is Holy Week, and we are remembering, we're giving thanks, and we're reuniting with our Lord and Maker. But anyway, everybody, you take care. Thank you for chiming in. If you have any comments or anything, if you want to see what we're doing on the inside, how we're growing our business, just reach out to one of us and we will be there to help. God bless and take care.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.